डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
Namaskar, welcome to another session of digital media. I am Dr. Shashikant Bhagat, your faculty of digital media subject. So, we are studying MJMC 06 digital media, social media and immersive media paper in the unit 1 foundation of digital media. In my first and previous lecture, we have discussed and talked about the concept and meaning of digital media and the overall objective of the paper. In that session, I mentioned about how the digital revolutions came into the picture since the calculator came in our life, and since then up till now the smartphone has tremendously ruling to our life. And in continuation of this, I would like to also give some more emphasis on the evolution of digital media. So friends, bit like intelligent app to track daily schedule. You know that smartphone has given big help in our life, has created a big advantage in our life in the form of daily tracking of our schedule, daily tracking of different measurements of our body. In fact, whenever we go to a different places, we open the GPS and put the address and easily we reach there. So GPS applications guiding out of wilderness or educational videos which we can use, which we can watch on different platforms, they all are nothing but the digital media. Humans' brain have more attuned to consume and imbibe digital content much faster with image and videos. So our life has become in such a way that without the help of internet and without the help of smartphones, especially in business and working class and educated people, we have seen that it's very important. It has become very important in our life. In fact, today's agribusiness, agriculture, pharma, right, e-commerce platform, 24/7 they are running. Why? Because people demand, people need has become in such a way. The food apps like and ticketing platforms like Zomato and Swiggy and Ola, Uber, we have seen 24/7 services are available. These all are nothing but the digital platform. So it has expanded like anything, and without it our life has half empty, we can say. So the contemporary world is being populated by a variety of digital media products. As I said, products that is the e-commerce services, subscription services, right, many things. So each enabling different levels of users experience, thus only providing advantage for tech enabled industry to maintain an ever increasing user. Almost in every sectors, be it social sector, service sector, manufacturing sector, banking sector, everywhere technology has created its own space. Without the technology, I think it's like a half world. The work has not completed fully. Digital media has come to occupy mainstream discussion, with positive and negative impacts on humanity becoming hot topics of the discussion and analysis. We have seen the digital technology and social media and everything is being taught in different subjects, be it journalism, be it engineering, medical, pharma, healthcare, everywhere this subject is being taught. Why? Because it has occupied the space of almost every mainstream area, and therefore in every curriculum the importance of this subject, importance of this area is being taught by many institutions in India and global. It is created, modified and distributed using electronic devices like smartphones, tablets, desktop, laptops and etc. Why it's being taught, why its nitty-gritty and technological aspects is need to be understand, need to be conceptually and skillfully equipped. Why? Because it's an evolving medium. It keeps changing every now and then. Every 2 months, 3 months, you will get the smartphone update, our apps update. So it's keep changing, it's evolving, and therefore, therefore the electronic devices, smartphones, tablets and desktop has the only platform upon which we connect to the world. Digital media has ushered in an age of information revolution, much awaited fourth industrial revolution, now the fifth industrial revolution, that is 5.0. We have seen many manufacturing process, many office automation process, many industrial process has become the digitalized. It means everything digitally produced, right? It's a, be it a FMCG product or pharma product or consumer or B2B products, anything. So its industrial revolution has come into the foray. So previously during the 4G time, 4G era, still 4G is going on. So 4G era, industrial 4.0 process was going on, but now post COVID we have witnessing that fifth industrial revolution, that is 5.0, where AR and VR, AI technology is fostering and growing like anything. Charles Babbage, we do not forget to mention, we do not forget to understand the contribution of Charles Babbage, who is considered to be the father of modern computer, have developed difference engine, analytical engine in early 1800, and in the 21st and 22nd century what we are witnessing, we are witnessing machine language, the importance of machine language, Python, assembly language, programming language, upon which the apps are being developed on different platforms, be it iOS or Android or Windows. One important person we should understand, we should know his contribution, that Augusta Ada Lovelace, that is he was an English mathematician and writer who is considered to be the first person who developed the computer program which helps to calculate the numbers in Charles Babbage engine, that is analytical and differential engine. In 1986, less than 1% of the world's media storage capacity was digital. Now by 2007 and 2023, almost we are seeing exponential, extra exponentially growth are witnessing due to the big data revolution, due to the big data on daily basis emerged, and therefore the cloud computing, cloud storage has the new buzzword that we are witnessing and we are using in modern times. So in 2007 this figure is 94%, showing the exponential rate of growth achieved by the digital media and conversion of analog to digital media formats. And therefore we can easily say in 2023 and by 2030 and 50 almost data would be triple and 4 times or 10 times faster. Third aspect, that is 1.3 of the unit, which traditional media versus digital media. When we talk about the segregated media in early times, like publishing media, which meant to publish the newspaper, books, pamphlets and any other form of printed material in order to circulate to the masses, and it took little bit of time to reach to the target audience, journalism, entertainment, etc. So it was the segregated media. But now especially in digital revolution, internet revolution, when internet came in our life, everything had changed completely, like a 360-degree angle we may say. So data compression and evolution of data streaming facilitated by advancement in technology made it possible to create a different digital media options. Earlier film or photographs used to operate manually, but now films and photographs are managed and operated digitally. So it was a very limited period of time and yet very expensive, but now it becomes very cheaper, because in digital photography and digital filmmaking, it's a complete control of the creator, right? So digital compression and evolution of data streaming has facilitated in a different way. Video coding standards like MPEG and image format like JPEG were introduced in 1990, especially when we talk about our country. So liberalization, privatization and globalization has emerged in those period of time, and it is the India has allowed the foreign companies, allowed the foreign business entities to come and establish their business, so that the Indian companies, the Indian business should compete with the international standard. And in that period of time, since then, we may say it has also impacted the digital technology and digital media in so many ways. So 1990s based on comparison algorithm, which led to the development of further compression of data. Digital media opened a new source of revenue for the business, especially in the advent of internet and personal computer. Earlier we have seen that only the advertising agencies mean to create the ad for the traditional media and mainstream media, but nowadays many thousands and thousands of digital agency and social media agency in every cities, big or small, we found who are providing the solution to the businesses and different business community. So it has opened a new opportunity, new avenues for the employment and for the business startups. Use of digital media worldwide. I think we all can believe that digital media has occupied the space of the world in almost all forms. So digital media nowadays is ruling to the roots from across to the bottom of the pyramid to the top of the pyramid. So digital media rules the roots across domains and industry nowadays. In fact, production of digital media and their relevance to end users has become very important parameter to judge the business value of an enterprise. No matter whether you are into manufacturing or you want to service sector, but if your digital presence is not there, it means the people feel that your growth of the business is not expanding. And therefore nowadays we see a small and big or medium enterprises, they are having website, social media accounts and dedicated internal and external people who are managing the communication process of the particular business. In fact, let me put across to you some facts and figures. Approximately 5.2 million people use mobile devices and smartphones, out of which 4.6 billion have the internet access. About 60% of the world population is now connected to the internet. I think beyond 60%, we may say that almost 65, 70, 80% the global population has connected to the internet some or other ways. So average of 6.5 hours of online browsing through tons and tons of digital media content, e-commerce platforms and social media we are witnessing now. Growing seamless integration between different platforms and innovative technology solutions like voice assistance and artificial intelligence, VR, virtual reality and augmented realities has coming into play in our digital landscape and providing ease of doing business facility to the end consumer, to the end user. Use of digital media worldwide, the figure says that digital viewing has doubled from an average of 30 minutes a day in 2012 and now about 30 minutes in 2018, and post COVID it has grown up like 40% and 50%, 40 to 50 minutes viewing capacity of the individual person. Why? Because internet has become cheaper. The smartphones and digital gadgets we are using, it also becoming the user friendly. A lot many technology has introduced for the faster content delivery and faster performance. In Indian linear television or traditional television, we may say, or print forms, reading still holds the considerable chunk of daily media time in our country. I was talking about the global scenario, but in India still people used to prefer hard form of reading and traditional form of viewing the content with television, newspaper, magazine or books. That is the next component, 1.5 forms of digital media. So there are different segments, there are different forms of digital media we can club. That is, the first is the audio. So nowadays podcasting, online radio, MP3, a very popular platform on which if you go and download, it's available on both in Android and iOS. So you can access the internet radio across the globe. In every small cities and big cities where community radio and FM radio are streaming their audio content, you can directly go and surf on Radio Garden. So it's like a radio browsing app. Cuckoo FM, it's a very popular in India. Videos, that is all the OTTs platform, website, video, blogs, YouTube, etc. You may say it is the another form of digital media. Third is the photos. Different websites which provides free photographic content which can be used for further creating a good graphics, like apps like Canva, FreePic, Snappa, etc. Are offering both paid and premium content and generic content to the graphic designer especially. Websites, we may say, as I said in the beginning of my session, that in every companies, every entity, in fact politician or individual celebrity people, they are having their own website. Our popular Prime Minister Shri Narendra Bhai Modi is also having own website on which he put the content on regular basis, whatever the governmental process he does. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, semi-social media platforms like Telegram and WhatsApp. It's become almost 24/7 access to the Indian consumers as well as the global consumer. Electronic books. I mentioned here one important platforms which is accessible on desktop version as well as app version, that is the Maxter. Maxter is the one application, one platform in which an individual can access more than 50,000 global publications, that is news publications, magazine publications, journal publications. So electronic books is another form of digital media. Games, especially in World Cup is going on, and every sporting game we see that games companies promoting their ad. So Dream 11 and Candy Crush and A to Z 123 Winzu, there are so many games are available on internet, and especially the youngsters, the millennial and young group, they download the app and play the game. So these are the some of the forms of digital media. Life in digital media ecosystem. Let me tell you the interesting facts here. As per the International Telecommunication Union, USA, it was found in a research that in 2019, 48% of women in the world had access to the internet, while corresponding figure of men was just 55%. But it has grown up many-fold post-COVID scenario, because whole world was locked down. There was no any other option to go outside and access the content. So only internet was available. Applications, digital platforms was available for the people to access the content. and especially in the news and entertainment part. As per international telecommunication, yes, digital journalism and social media platforms, especially when you talk about the journalism part, news, views and information, now it's been accessed digitally. Mobile journalism has become another platform for the multimedia and rich content where people can access small and big news. There are so many mobile journalism available on YouTube, especially Mojo, which is run by the famous Indian journalist Ms. Barkha Dutt. So Barkha Dutt is pioneer to Indian mobile journalism, in which when she left the NDTV, she has started this Mojo YouTube channel on YouTube, and started interviewing and disseminating the news. Then after so many Indian journalists have opened their account on YouTube, and through Mojo journalism, they are uploading the journalistic content. Ethics in journalism, ethics in social and digital journalism. In that segment, I would like to specifically mention that globally there is a one act which is known as Information Technology Act. In India in 2000, this act was passed by the government of India and imposed, that is enacted in across the country. This act is applicable within the India and outside the India both. So this act applicable in the digital world very much. Government is amending this act time to time, and especially there are so many acts and bills are being passed by the union government in recent time, which is one has to take care of while uploading the content on digital platform. And as far as the ethical consideration is concerned, self ethics is the best ethical consideration when someone is operating their digital account. Why? Self ethics, self regulation is very important, because you have to understand the mindset of the people, the social structure of the people, so that any foul content, any unacceptable content should not be posted by the individual person, and it should not harm or hamper the sentiments of the people. Therefore, ethical consideration and legal consideration both needs to be taken care while operating digital media platform by any entity, whether it is a company or media houses, individual or any other person. There are some questions I would like to put here for your own check and progress and further study. That is, what role does social media play in entire digital ecosystem? Question number 2, what factors contributing to the shift from analog to the digital media? And third question would be, how do new generation technologies like artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, big data analytics have impacted the digital media landscape in modern times? I think these are the sufficient information which may consider the introductory part of the unit 1. But however, I would also like to suggest to the student, there are so many contents digitally available. You should also explore those contents and clarify your doubts. So with this note, I am concluding the session here. Unit 1 will meet in Unit 2. Thank you so much. Namaste.